We are playing an insane tournament-topping Infernity deck. We are looping out of our mind. We are playing with all of the Infernity top-tier cards that are in my hands top-tier. Infernity Launcher, how many are we playing? TCG can only play one. We're playing four. Four Infernity Launchers. Let's go. Timeout first turn. Yes. Welcome to Infernities. Heartbeat Channeler. Break.
I flip over my trap card. Infernity Break.
Pop it. No swallow. No swallow, mate.
I set a card. I set a card face down. I set a card.
Triple back row.
What does fate
Triple back row.
It's my turn. I draw.
None of it's activatable, though. What?
Activate my monster's effect.
None of it's activatable. It's all dead. Floodgate. What? Let's freaking go. Yes.
It never occurred to me to look outwards and help others.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
On the website, not only is the top decks page amazing, but looking at any individual card, you could see the usage stats of who's using it. You could look at the page for that deck type, or you could even scroll down and see, bacon, top 16 of a Meta Championship Series with Infernity. I had to yoink this deck. I had to copy it. I changed it up a little bit. I will tell you the premise of this deck. It's quite simple. Let's get into the deck list. I'm going to keep it real simple. Your goal with this deck is to make a Charge Warrior. How are you going to make that Charge Warrior? Normally, it's going to be through normal summoning a Beetle. Or if you're lucky, it's in the graveyard, you could special summon it with the Launcher. Launcher could summon 2 Infernities, but it will mainly be search a Beetle by special summoning the Archfiend, normal summon the Beetle, then make a Charge Warrior. Why is that the #1 goal of this deck? That's going to be the main way to start your plays. Because Shell of a Ghost. Shell of a Ghost is going to put an Infernity Launcher on top of your deck, and then create a 4th one and put it on the bottom of your deck. So what you do is, you special summon Infernity Archfiend, you search for Beetle, you normal summon the Beetle, then you activate the skill, putting an Infernity Launcher on the top of your deck. Then you make a Stardust Charge Warrior, drawing the Infernity Launcher. Then you activate the on top of the deck Infernity Launcher to special summon the Beetle and the Archfiend back in the field, searching for another launcher. And then you're going to synchro into either a Brionac or a Coral Dragon. Then with Brionac / Coral Dragon plus your Charge Warrior, you got 2 options. You can make an Animaru for 6,000 attack, or you could make a Bouncer for negating. This would be your turn 1 play. Or you could make a Rhino. If you have room for Rhino, Bacon played Rhino, you could make a Rhino Bust from the Inzector, so that is another good option. And then you will launch your Archfiend and Beetle back on the field. Then you could make the opposing card you did not make. So if you made a Coral Dragon to make your Bouncer, you can now make a Brionac. Then your Archfiend will search for another Infernity Launcher. Then you can Infernity launch the Archfiend onto the field. So now your field is going to be something like this. It will be Brionac, Bouncer, Archfiend, and then the Archfiend's going to search for a final card. Infernity Break, or Infernity Barrier. Infernity Barrier with no cards in your hand and with a face-up Infernity on the field, this will negate anything. Negate a spell, trap, or monster effect activation. It won't negate a summon, won't stop an attack. So if your opponent, without activating anything, is able to swing over your Archfiend, that does kind of counter it. But otherwise, if they have to do something, they activate a spell, a fusion spell, negates. Otherwise, you grab Infernity Break. Infernity Break will be able to break a back row card or break a monster whenever you want. Destroy anything by banishing an Infernity from the graveyard. What's most important with this deck is that you have no cards in the hand to be able to activate your Archfiend, to be able to special summon with your Infernity launcher, to be able to negate with the barrier, and to be able to pop with the Infernity break. Now for consistency, we have a card like Card Advance. Card Advance will look at the top 5 cards of your deck, put them back in any order. When you see an Infernity Archfiend on the top of your deck, within the top 5 cards, put it on the top of your deck, and then, with only 1 card in your hand, activate Drag Down to the Grave, which you can only play 1 of. You drag down to the grave, you look at your opponent's hand, you discard a card, they discard the 1 card in your hand, you will draw the Archfiend off the top of your deck, and then if Archfiend is drawn, and it's the only card in your hand, you special summon it, it activates. It could search for a beetle, it could search for a launcher, it could search for break, it could search for barrier. That's another way to special summon. Otherwise, when using the Card Advance, you could draw into the top card of your deck with Into the Voids. You could draw into the top cards of your deck with Dark World Dealings. Dark World Dealings is great for discarding if you have multiple monsters in your hand. I know you only have 4 monsters, but sometimes you're going to be clogged. Even with Launcher being able to discard a monster, Dealings, draw into a card, discard the Archfiend. That is going to be ideal. And then I had 1 spot left. I put in an MST. Now, if we look at Bacon, he is playing more MST than I am. He played triple. He also played Book of Moon. He put Dealings on the side. So if you want to build something closer to this, if you're losing a back row, put in more MSTs. I just wanted the deck to be the most consistent. I didn't want to brick. I want to draw, discard. I'd rather have a play than lose the back row. So that was why I went full-blown triple Dealings, triple Void, triple Card Advance, but it is overboard. You don't have to play it like this. So if you're missing Dealings, missing Void, it's okay. The Drag Down is the best one, which you can only play 1 of. Beyond that, we have Diamond Direwolf. If you ever want to double summon with your Infernity Launcher, make sure you have a way to put your Archfiend back in the graveyard, and that could be through Diamond Direwolf, destroying a back row card, or it could be through Malevolent Sin, detaching an Archfiend to banish a monster off the field. That's very important that your rank 4 exceeds can get the Archfiend back in the graveyard, and that's pretty much the deck. The deck's nuts. It's either nuts or bad. It looks bad because if you don't have an Archfiend within your opening hand or the top 5 cards of your deck when you draw the advance, you pretty much have no plays. But a normal deck can be average 100% of the time, or you could have a deck like this that sometimes is absolutely trash, but hopefully most of the time amazing. Most of the time amazing is better than being always average. Do you agree? You tell me. Love this deck. Let's go.
I activate the continuous spell.
So we don't card advance yet. Do we card advance at all?
I set a card. I set a card. Infernity.
How important is it that we play Rhino?
It sends an Infernity monster when my hand is empty.
Rhino.
I can use my launcher's extra effect. Come out, Infernity Archfiend.
Activate.
Archfiend lets me add a card to my hand.
Grab the beetle, mate. Should we try to card advance now instead of the skill? We'll do both.
Tuner monster Infernity.
But what if we get it once with card advance, then that we could save the skill.
I activate
Boggers.
the spell.
Is it good to save the skill? You tell me later.
This is my
Because we get a 4th Infernity launcher in the deck. Yeah, it puts a 4th launcher. So is saving the skill worth it? I don't know. You tell me.
Come out. I synchro summon
We used
a
it.
monster.
We're charging.
I
We are
activate the
charging.
monster's effect. I
We are
activate
launching.
the spell. Infernity. When my hand is empty, I can use my launcher's extra.
And then we have MST plus an Infernity break, yeah?
The tuner monster
Yeah,
Infernity
so we wanted to card advance after all of that. Because we then decided to not use it. So we'll actually grab an Infernity barrier. That could be good, yeah? Infernity barrier. Let's go. Let's go. Carl or Bryonic? What is the way? What is the way?
I synchro summon
This
a
is the
monster.
way.
Activate the continuous spell. Infernity Launcher.
Yep. Get bouncing. Get bouncing.
Come out. I exceed summon a monster.
TCG has one launcher. It's limited. It's freaking limited.
Launcher's extra effect.
Do both. Do both.
Come out, Infernity Archfiend.
We do both.
Tutor monster,
We're doing both.
Archfiend lets me add a card to my hand.
Should I make Brionic? Bruh. What the? Oh, Lord.
I'll play this. I synchro summon a monster.
Was this 4 launchers? We used all 4?
Activate the continuous spell.
What
Infinity
the?
When my hand is empty, I can use my launcher.
Archfiend.
Come out, Infernity Archfiend.
Activate.
Infernity Archfiend lets me add a card to my hand.
Breaker barrier. Barrier. This is then we would activate the card advance to top deck what? We pretty much went through everything that's good. Well, it's good. He's got no quick plays. Nothing quick.
From my hand.
Card advance, so you double check again, toggle on again, wait for the hourglass to turn off, let him draw 2, the hourglass still off, did not draw no quick play spell. Not only did we legally cheat his opening hand, but we also legally cheated his newly drawn cards.
I activate my monster's effect.
Maybe we negate something better. What do you think? Forget it. Negate it.
This. I activate my
Negate.
monster's effect.
No. Okay. Alternative Light Dragon. Do we Infernity Barrier this? When he activates Infernity Barrier. Yeah? Didn't activate, okay.
Synchro summon.
If he Blue Eye Spirits attacks over the Archfiend, then rip the barrier.
You'll see how much
Holy moly.
this. Attack.
MST the back row.
I flip over.
Oh,
my
shoot.
step
Should we have grabbed an Infernity Break? Is Infernity Break safer? We will negate with the Photon Strike Bouncer anyway.
I activate my monster's effect. Emerge.
Holy moly. Infernity Break was the way. No way.
Spirit of White's effect activates. What does fate have in store for me?
Make your
It's
move.
my I draw.
Whoa! What the?
I can show you this card to special.
Hello, I
summon.
put you on top of the deck. I remember.
Come out, Infernity Archfiend. Infernity Archfiend lets me add a card to my hand.
But don't we want to Brionic anyway? I mean, we're not going to Brionic. Wait, if we Brionic, we will maybe just attack. We're just going to grab an Infernity Break. If he's got a Blue Eyes in the hand, he's got a Blue Eyes in the hand. We can't take out both. We negate the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. We set the Infernity Break.
Set a card. Let's battle. Here I go. You won't escape from me.
Negate!
Activate my monster's effect.
He's got Blue Eyes. He's got Blue Eyes. He's got Blue Eyes. He's got Eyes of Blue. Eyes of Blue.
Here I go.
Dragon Spirit of White's effect activate.
Okay.
The light from my
Still learning what? Still learning what? There was no Brio play. Uh-huh. 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 Do not continue the attack. Let's go.
My turn. I activate my monster's effect.
Okay, I think we just hold. Gotta like super hold, huh? Alternative Light Dragon. There's no way. There's no way. Is he gonna exceed? Can he exceed, please? I mean, he knows we have Infernity Break.
Can destroy your
He's gotta take out the Brionic. What? Leaving up Brionic. We have to protect Brionic.
Blue Eyes
What?
White Dragon.
We win!
I flip over my trap card. Infernity Break.
Manish! Pop it! Let's freaking go,
What does
mate!
fate have in store for me?
Infernity Tier 0. Discard. What? Goodbye. Let's freaking go. Yes.
Here I go. A direct attack is heading
Yes. Yes. Should we prioritize break over barrier?
This isn't over.
We would search
between
break
us.
instead of barrier.
satisfying
Maybe just for this matchup. Barrier against other matchups would probably be better. It's going to be dependent on the matchup.
Or for me. It's my turn.
Card advance.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
That's what I'm talking about. Do we want to... We want to draw it with drag down, right? We drag down it. Into the void it first.
Spell card. Into the void. I set a card.
Drag it.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Holy moly. What are we taking now? Swallow nest? Get that swallow out of here, mate. You ain't swallowing nothing. Whoa! Off the top of my deck.
Discard to special summon.
Infernity Archfiend, where'd that come from?
Come out, Infernity Archfiend.
Activate.
Archfiend lets me add a card to my hand.
So if we grab a launcher, we could Diamond Direwolf, then make the plays. Because it doesn't really matter. If we just barrier break. Let's get beetling. Just keep it simple.
Infernity Beat.
Activate it. Launcher on the top. Charger.
I'll play this. I synchro summon a monster.
Activate.
Activate my monster's effect.
Draw it, mate.
I activate the continuous spell. Infernity.
Do we
Launcher.
Diamond Direwolf
My hand
this?
is empty. I can use my launcher's
Diamond
extra
Dire.
effect. Come out, Infernity Archfiend. Come out, Infernity Archfiend. Infernity
Activate.
Archfiend lets
Activate.
Infernity Archfiend lets me add a card to my hand.
Diamond D.
Come. I exceed summon a monster. I activate my
Get
monster's
poppin'.
effect.
Take a look at what I gotta do to take out a freaking Harpy Hunting Ground. Are you kidding me, Konami? What's going on here?
Launcher. When my hand
What the heck is going on?
use my launcher's extra effect. Come out, Infernity Archfiend.
Activate.
Tuner monster. Infernity Archfiend lets me add a card.
So let's
to my
grab a
hand.
barrier. Barrier and break. What a hand. What a freaking hand. What the heck? Bouncer, barrier, break, Diamond Direwolf. Jeez.
Come out. I exceed
And we're gonna make a
summon
Brionic, yeah?
I set a card. I activate the continuous spell.
Holy moly.
I can use my launcher's extra effect. Come out, Infernity Archfiend. The tuner monster.
He is treacherous, I know. We got big stuff, mate.
Card to my hand.
Launcher launching.
I'm setting a card.
Brio.
Appeal.
So do you remember his hand?
Summon a monster.
His hand was, well, he did get to draw an additional card, so,
I activate the continuous spell.
Launcher launch.
I can use
Get
my
launching.
launcher's extra effect. Come out, Infernity
You think I should have
Archfiend.
discarded Treacherous? What do you
Lets me add a
think?
card to my hand.
Break. Break.
I set a card.
Oh my.
End my turn.
Oh my.
What will you do?
Draw.
Channeler. I could barrier right now. I could just barrier. Barrier is better in case he has a swallow. He can't chain to the barrier. Maybe I could just get random lucky and pop the...
Traveler's effect activates.
Just pop the Treacherous, mate. Come on, we could do that? We could pop the Treacherous. We'll get lucky. Or we could just Bouncer negate.
At this moment, I activate
Negate.
my monster's effect.
He's got it. Wow.
My hand. I
Wait, Chalice?
play spell.
That's the newly drawn card. Well, what else you got? We could pop the Treacherous and we win, yeah? Pop the Tretch and we win.
I still have plenty of duel. I set a card. face
Tretch.
down.
Yes!
Infernity.
Let's freaking go! Let's go! Yeah, buddy! Yes!
I draw.
Holy moly! Let's freaking go! Nice!
I hand.
Ooh, Triamids.
So I activate a field.
Triamidin. What is good with Triamids?
What
Come at me.
do? I summon a monster. I'll set a card. I'll end my
Mm-hmm.
My turn. I draw.
You gotta MST that back row. Field spell's protected. We can't MST it because of the Triamids. If you only had one Triamid, you would chain link to the MST to negate the Triamid. Take out the Treacherous, the Pulse. You know how it is.
From my hand.
Card advance. Okay. If we Animaru, he goes to... We just win with Animaru, yeah? Animaru win? Animaru and win? We could Void here, right? You could Void into a Void, Void into an Archfiend, Dark World dealing into the launcher. Void!
Activate the spell card.
5,000 life, thank you. Oh, jeez. Whoa. 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 Dark World dealing?
I activate a spell.
Okay. Let's go.
Activate the continuous.
Let's go, let's go.
Infernity. Continuous spell. Infernity launcher. When my hand is empty, I can use
Launch.
my launcher's extra effect. Come out, Infernity Archfiend.
Activate.
Infernity Archfiend lets me add a card to my hand.
What do we do? What do we do?
The tuner monster, Infernity Beetle. This is my...
Shell of a ghost. Shell of a ghost. Charge warrior. Get charging.
Play this. I synchro summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. I activate the continuous spell. Infernity.
Do we just have Brio for game?
When my hand is empty, I can use my launcher's extra effect.
Yes.
Come out, Infernity Archfiend.
How to get two cards in our hand, though?
Monster, Infernity Beetle. Infernity Archfiend lets me add a card to my hand.
Infernity Archfiend. If we... Brionic, then Bouncer, yeah? Brionic, then Bouncer. I'm mirror lethal against 5,000 life.
Synchro summon a monster.
Don't think so.
Ooh, activate it right away.
Monster's effect.
Search
Now's
in.
my chance. I activate a field spell.
Oh, jeez. Let's Brionic it.
I activate my monster's effect.
Now's my chance. I activate my monster's effect.
Freaking Trimid Fortress.
I knew you'd do that. I activate a here I go. I special summon a
4,000.
Xyz summon a monster.
We quarreled instead.
When my hand is empty, I can use
Do
my
we win
launcher's
with-
extra effect.
With Malevolent Sin? It's Malevolent Sin game.
Come out, Infernity Archfiend.
Malevolent Sin for game. Right? Do we have another launcher in the deck? That's not our fourth launcher, is it? Woo! Let's freaking go! Let's go! Yes!
Appeal. I Xyz summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
Manish!
I activate the continuous.
Oh my Jesus! This deck is disgusting.
Launcher's extra effect.
This deck is amazing.
Infernity Archfiend lets me add a card to my hand.
What the? This is over 5,000 damage, right? Of course it is.
Here I go. Attack.
That is what I'm talking about, mate.
I activate my monster's effect.
Holy moly! This deck is disgusting!